Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-month reading, even though we're kind of reaching the end of the month, but this reading's good until the end of the month. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. So let's see what's coming towards you for the rest of November. What does Sagittarius need to know between now and the end of the month? Nine of Pentacles. Which is a sense of self-empowerment, independence, abundance. King of Swords, being very determined, taking time alone, going into hermit mode to possibly reflect on whatever situation is going on now in your life. And then we have the Hanged Man reversed with the Page of Swords. I feel like you're currently in a situation where you're finally coming to a point where you're seeing the abundance in your life. You worked very hard to get where you are. The power of going into hermit mode, taking time by yourself, talking with Source. A lot of times I read the Hermit, with the guiding light right here. That is your spirit guides, Source, whatever you believe in. They're sending you signs and messages. They're trying to guide you. And the best way to do that is to go into hermit mode, to meditate, to practice self-love and self-care. And I see by doing this, you're coming out of the Hanged Man. So you're coming out of this with a new perspective on something. And with this new perspective, I see you you're at the beginning stage of something new. Because the Page of Swords can talk about the beginning stages of maybe a conversation, or putting in some effort, not a lot of effort, but just enough in the beginning where you're kind of just testing everything out. And this could be in regards to anything right now. There's nothing in particular that's screaming out to me that it's... The Nine of Pentacles can be financial abundance. So maybe you're reaching that point where you're caught up on bills. Maybe you have some extra money. Maybe you got a raise. Whatever it is, there's abundance that you have created. I'm going to pull some clarification cards, just see if we can get some more details. What can you tell me about the Nine of Pentacles? We have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So you've definitely have been putting in a lot of work. The workload might have been heavy in the past however long. But with the determination of the Queen of Swords, you were able to overcome this to reach the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is I like to think the minor arcana of the Empress, which is the epitome of growth, really. What can you tell me about the King of Swords? We have the Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So again, alongside with the Ten of Wands here, you can't really see it. There was definitely a chapter in your life that either you're currently still in and on the verge of coming to an end, or you've just surpassed this chapter. It's a chapter of a lot of stress, anxiety, pain, disappointment. But it's highlighting determination, staying focused. You know, create those goals. Create a plan, and don't let the hurt and the pain make you go cold. Be a little lighthearted. With the Page of Cups, it's a reminder to, you know, have fun in the process. Don't take things too seriously. Like, yes, have goals, stay determined, but at the same time, enjoy the little things in life. It's important to keep that balance. Why the Hermit? Four of Pentacles. What else can you tell me about the Hermit? The Hermit. Okay. Okay. King of Wands. I feel like in this time, in the hermit mode, you need to keep things to yourself. Maybe don't tell everybody, you know, what your plans are. During this time of reflecting and preparing for next steps, just keep things to yourself. Not everybody needs to know. And I think you need to kind of switch gears from the Queen. This is the Queen, right? Yeah. No, the King. Like King of Swords. And go into more of a King of Wands energy. Whereas I look at the King of Swords as being kind of strict. You know, he knows what he wants, and it's it's got to be this particular way. It's got to be done this particular way. It's saying like laser focused, being very direct. Whereas the King of Wands he's motivated more, I feel like, with passion, with creativity, with love. He's got that fire energy. And it kind of goes, with the Page of Cups, where, it's taking things not so seriously. Like, obviously take it seriously, but don't take it so seriously. Do things out of passion. Do it out of love. Think outside the box. Be creative. Try new things. If you fail, who cares? At least you tried. Why the Hangman in reverse? The Empress and Queen of Wands. It's pretty cool to see because you can see the transformation from, the minor arcana of the Empress to the actual Empress when you come out of hermit mode. When you come out with that new perspective, there's major growth here. I feel like it's almost like you are becoming enlightened. The Queen of Wands, she's very magical. She is someone who is also just like the King of Wands, very passionate, creative. It looks like you're leveling up. You should be proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. It's a big accomplishment. Not everybody takes that time to spend time alone and work on themselves and heal and doing shadow work, which I think is very important for personal growth. So if this is something that you're not doing, then this is, the universe kind of telling you that this is the next steps that you need to take. What can you tell me about the Page of Swords? Six of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. So this is telling me that whatever direction that you decide to go in after coming out of hermit mode, gaining this new perspective, and you're trying something new, you're at the very beginning stages of something, and the cards are saying now is the time to move forward quickly. You're on the right path, and you're leading to success. This is success. This is attention. It's kind of like being in the spotlight. It's a victory after a battle. Whatever it is, it's telling me that you're on the right path towards victory. If you need guidance, you can ask your guides for help. Talk to them like you would talk to a friend. Ask for signs. One of my favorite ways to ask my guides to communicate with me is through my dreams. You know, before you go to bed, talk to them, ask them for help. Sometimes our guides, they don't help us unless we ask for help. They're not always going to help because some of these lessons we need to learn on our own. But for the most part, if you are especially in need, ask your guides for help, and they will. I'm going to pull a love card for you. I don't know if this is a love reading. It doesn't really look like a love reading. It looks just like a general reading about how you're leveling up. You're learning the lessons. You're on the right path. But I'll give you your love card in case you are looking for a love message or a message or some kind of clarification. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, I think you need to switch gears from King of Swords to King and Queen of Wands, which is more about passion. I'm also going to pull a oracle card for you for additional advice. Oh jeez. Which justice is coming. Number 27. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then the good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who caused harm to you or your loved ones. I think, this kind of, I immediately thought, again, it's all about learning this new perspective. Sitting back and really thinking about everything that you've done and accomplished and all, even the mistakes that you've made. Because that's how we learn, right? From our mistakes. And that's your reading, Sagittarius. I hope you have a great holiday. And I hope you're able to get something out of this reading. And I hope to see you next time. Okay? Bye.